from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra.
Kiwe duanye no so nke ezi omume gị. Kiwe wezugara anyị nrịanja niile, ọrịa niile nke pụrụ ịdakwasị mmadụ dị ndụ. N'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye na-agwọ ọrịa. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị onwe gị bụ Chineke nke ndị agha, ka iwe mere anyị ebere. Ka akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka ude nke anyị na-asụ wee bịa n'iru gị. Ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee guzosi ike. Ka anyị wee n'ikpete maazị nye ha sọgụtụtara nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise mma dịrị gị Chineke. Mma dịrị gị Chineke. Mma dịrị gị Chineke. That is the language of heaven that I have prayed in, and we shall continue.
Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much, and remember this. For those who have already subscribed, please, each time you watch my video, I always remind you, go to the comment section, put down your comments. Whatever you find in the video that is interesting, put it down in the comment section. If you have any contribution to make, put it down in the comment section. If you want to criticize constructively on the comment section. That makes us get better and learn more. Thank you so much, and remember this. Today, once again, we are here talking about the situation of the contemporary core Nigeria. As you all know, it is not getting better. Instead, it is getting worse by day. It is getting worse. And the most painful part is that people who are supposed to know have refused to know. People who are supposed to hear have refused to hear. Those who are supposed to talk have refused to talk. But we will not stop. They are trying as by all means possible to shut people down. Not just shutting people down, they use their conventional media to propagate propagandas, to push lies against us, to push lie against the innocent people, to push lie against the Biafras, to push lie against the IPOB, pushing lie against our Odudua and Biafra NNAMDI KANU. They push lie against the indigenous people of that country called Nigeria. But we say no to that. We cannot take it anymore. We can't take it anymore. Since those who are supposed to speak are not speaking, we have taken it upon ourselves to speak. The most painful thing is the attitude of our celebrities, the attitude of those who call themselves elites, the attitude of those who call themselves the able people in that country. They have decided to play along with the evil men to subjugate the innocent people and make sure that we don't have a voice. But we say no to that. It doesn't matter how they try. We will continue to oppose them, including the religious people, those who call themselves the GOs, the elites in the religious sector, the imams. They have all come together to subjugate the indigenous people of the country called Nigeria. They are all fighting for their own selfish interests. None of them is speaking up for you. None of them is speaking up for me. You can't even talk of the governors, because the governors are in the pocket of the Janjaweed already. They are the ones they are serving. From the time of independence up to this very moment, each place where there is a governor, they are always serving the interest of the Janjaweed. They don't care about you, neither do they care about me. That is why you see them inviting the military to kill their own people, instead of protecting their people, more especially in the southeastern part of Nigeria. In the southeastern part of Nigeria, the Biafra land, you see the governors in that section fighting by all means possible to make sure they crush their children. They make sure they crush their brothers, they make sure they do not have any voice. But in the side of the north, they are opposite. They are not even thinking, neither are they seeing that these people are standing with their own. You see governors from the north going to bandits to negotiate with them. Offer them gifts, offer them money, give them a handshake. Take pictures with them, even with them standing with their arms and ammunition. They didn't take it away from them. You see the northern governors making a case for Boko Haram. Northern elites making a case for Boko Haram. Today they are preaching a message telling us that Boko Haram have repented. That they are reintegrating Boko Haram. That Boko Haram are surrendering themselves. Surrender to who? Boko Haram is surrendering to nobody. They are only coming to town because they have achieved their aim. Shutting down the whole schools in the north. That is what Boko Haram means. There is no school. They say they do not want school. Education is forbidden. That is Boko Haram. Today, the whole school in the north is being shut down. Those who are remaining, they are facing kidnapping on a daily basis. As I'm speaking to you, Zamfara, of all places, Zamfara, students were kidnapped recently, and they even released the video. Some of the videos are so terrible that we can't share it with you.
You see, it is very unfortunate that this incident happened, and government is not happy about it and has expressed its sadness and condoled the families of the victims, and is doing everything possible to ensure the rescue of the abducted students with their staff. Already there has been a joint team of the security agencies and the government officials in the search and rescue operation to ensure that the abducted students are rescued. And I can tell you that the recent upsurge in the abduction of people and students in most of the states where these activities or the bandits are taking place was as a result of the intense operation by the military. If you could recall, the Chief of Army Staff went around the states where the bandits are operating, and he assured the governments of those states that his military or his army is going to take serious action, and they will take the war to the enclaves of the bandits. And he has started fulfilling that promise, and that is why you see the bandits are a kind of on a rampage in these states, not only Zamfara state, but all other states in the northwest where the bandits are operating. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, has taken his military to the enclave of the bandits and fighting. And we are appealing to people to stay calm and continue to pray for the military and the government officials, as all efforts are being made to ensure that the bandits are dislodged and the war become to an end. Yeah, you see, we are still in the process of the peace initiation, and it is because of that that we are getting the abductors being released unharmed and without payment of ransom. So government is still doing that, and is still having its doors open for those who are willing to embrace the peace initiation, which is ongoing. And at the same time, anybody who is not ready, the government with the security agencies are fighting them to their enclave.
They keep on kidnapping students, kidnapping on daily basis. They are doing nothing about it. The government turned a blind eye to the north and what is happening there, and they are focusing on the southern part of Nigeria. Focusing on the southern part of Nigeria and the southern elites. It doesn't matter their tribe, it doesn't matter their religion, are colluding with these very people to destroy the south, to hand the south over to the Fulanis, to make sure that the terrorists that are taking over the north will come and take over the south. That is why they are fighting by all means possible to make sure they stop ESN from operating. As I'm speaking to you, they are still chasing ESN from one place to the other, distracting ESN from their operations. While they are distracting ESN, they are allowing the Fulanis to penetrate, continue to abduct people, continue to demand for ransom, and continue to take land from people. People have complained and complained and complained. They are tired. You can see what is going on in the government. Each time there's an attack against the north, against the Fulanis, you see the government will come out. Within some hours, they will fish out the people and begin to tell you, look at the people that did it. But when there is an attack by the Fulanis against the indigenous people, there is no investigation. Nobody will investigate it. You will never hear anything about it. Nobody is going to tell you how it ends. All these things are happening. Yet, our elite in the southern part of Nigeria close a blind eye and ears as if they don't know what is happening. The worst part of and the most painful one is those of them who call themselves the celebrity. Celebrities who are Biafrans, the Biafran celebrities. Out of the celebrities who have in Nigeria, at least 80% of them are Biafrans. But you will never hear in their mouth talking about the plight of their people. They will never speak about the plight of the people, the celebrities in the southeastern part of Nigeria. They will never. because of their selfishness and greed. All they consider themselves. They will not tell me that they are not seeing the killing that is happening. Even if they are scared of talking about Biafra, why don't you talk about the plight of the Igbo people? You are from the Biafra land, you are Igbo. Why not talk about the plight of your own people? Why not talk about it? Even if you're not promoting Biafra, talk about the plight of your own people. They will never talk about it. Or they are still busy. Even with the terrible situation that Nigeria is in, with the terrible situation and things that happen in Nigeria, they are still there acting funny movies. They are still there playing around. They are still there pretending as if nothing is happening, playing around. You see when they try to act their movie. In their movie, the only thing they do in their movie is to paint the Biafrans black. I have never seen any movie where the actor acted about the plight of the Igbo people. Or act movie about the plight of the... I know they will never ever act Biafra, put anything Biafra on their movie. They can't act, they can't be bold to act on people. But why not act a movie and say the plight of the Igbos? Or the plight of the people of the South? Or the plight of the Southeastern people? They will never act it. Instead, they will come to paint the Southeastern people evil. They are the people that called us terrorists. It is our celebrities that called us occultists. It is our celebrities that called us evil men. It is our celebrities that make people to look at us that nobody can succeed except by 419. It is our celebrities in the South that are promoting 419, promoting blood money, promoting all manner of evil in their videos. That is the only thing they present about us. But when you talk about the real problem that is facing the southern part of Nigeria, no celebrity acts about it. They will never speak about it in their interview. They will never act towards it. Even those who are in sports, they can never be bold to speak about it. You see other countries, when they have a problem, you see their sports, people who are participating in their sports, raising their flag to say their plight, but one sign or the other, make a sign to let people know what is happening in your country. But the celebrities in Nigeria kept silent, they kept mute. They are still busy chasing money that will kill them. Money that they are going to use to pay ransom to Boko Haram. That is what they are still chasing money that they're going to use to pay ransom to the bandits. And pray that when you pay that ransom, you'll be free. You will pay the ransom and they will still kill you. They are not talking about, they are not saying anything about it. And people are dying. Are you going to talk about the church? The church? When you go to the church, you see what the church is preaching. Most of the pastors, the well-known pastors, you see them, they are preaching rubbish, absolute nonsense. They don't have anything to offer. They have no message. What kind of repentance are you going to be preaching to people? What kind of message are you going to preach to people who doesn't have food to eat? People who are oppressed, who are being killed on a daily basis. People who are killed even on their way coming to church. People who are killed even in the church. Yet, the pastors are not preaching about it. They're not saying anything about it. They're not taking it in the front burner to talk about it in their church. They are not even telling their people to protect themselves. Some of them are still pretending. They tell them to pray and fast, pray and fast. How long will you continue to pray and fast? Prayer without work is nothing. Your Bible said it, yet you cannot even read it. You can't even see it. They only choose the Bible portion that to reach themselves. The Bible portion that will subjugate the people. That is the only portion they choose. You see what the fulani herdsmen have been doing in the country. The presidency himself forcing people to adopt open grazing. Even when the stupid governors have said they don't want open grazes, presidency is still forcing on open grazing. Open grazing, destroying people's farm. This issue of grazing is in the Bible. Why is your church pastors not talking about it? Why is your church pastors not talking about it? The issue of grazing. Why is your church pastors not talking about it? It's in the Bible. It is written clearly in the Bible. If you don't know that it's written in the Bible, maybe I have to look it up and show you so that you know that it is the issue of grazing is written in the Bible. The issue of grazing is there. This is a topic that pastors are supposed to be preaching, talking about it, so that the world will know, even the presidency, in case if they have forgotten, they will know that we know what is going on and what they are doing is wrong. But they will never take it up. They will never ever take it up or to speak about it, even when they know that this is the right thing. In the Bible, in the book of Exodus chapter 22 verse 5, book of Exodus chapter 22 verse 5, it says, if a man grazes his livestock in a field or vineyard and allow them to stray so that they graze in someone else's field. He must make restitution from the best of his own field or vineyard. This is what the Bible says. That if you go to somebody's farm with your cattle and destroy it, you must pay. You will pay for it. This has been happening in Nigeria. Even your so-called vice president is a pastor. He doesn't know this portion of the Bible. Or either that he knows, he keeps silent. He wouldn't tell me that he doesn't know. All your GOs know this portion. They see it. They never talk about it, never preach about it. They are still there. People are forcing cattle to come and graze in their land. They say nothing about it. This is the kind of place we find ourselves. People who are supposed to defend us are the people betraying us. They will tell you to do things, not to do the things you are supposed to do, and tell you to do the ones you are not supposed to do. Pushing people to the wrong direction, only for their own selfish interest and protecting themselves. I want you to watch this video of a message a pastor was delivering and see and hear what he has to say. He has a message. Maybe you can understand a little thing from it.
People, all of us, including myself. So don't think I'm just abusing you. Somebody is preaching, God is your covering, is your everlasting, and then he enters his car. Mobile is going in front. You are going on foot. Who will protect you? Are you not thinking? And yet we celebrate them, great men of God. Who has bewitched you? Well, that's Galatians. Galatians chapter 3 verse. Who has bewitched you, oh foolish Galatians? The man is saying the Lord be with you, will protect you. You are too loaded to be caused or something. And when you finish service, he enters his car, bulletproof car. Mobile is carrying gun in front, one at the back, and you are going on foot. Who is foolish? Our Muslim brothers leave their shoes at the door. And you believer, what do you leave at the door? You leave your brain at the door. Because we don't think. We come to church, we don't think. But those are the ones we respect. Those are our big men of God. When the blind is leading the blind, where will they end? Our streets should be filled with joy. Our homes filled with dancing. Injustice should bow. But it's in the church that you have people whose hearts are so dirty to one another. They are so hardened, bitterness, affronjo, jealousy, all those things in the church. Where's the Christianity? Where's love? Tell me, where's the love? And then are those the people that will change the world?
After hearing from you, you can see whatever the pastor is saying there is truth. Absolute truth. They will tell you not to protect yourself, but they are protecting themselves. They will tell you not to struggle, they are struggling. They will tell you that your wealth is in heaven, but they are storing theirs here. Different confusions everywhere. How long shall we continue to move on this path? It is high time people wake up. It is high time you wake up and follow the right direction. Nobody will fight for you except you fight for yourself. Every mechanism you need to have freedom have been put in place by Odudua and Biafra Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you have to follow it up if you want to be alive. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for every indigenous tribe in Nigeria. It doesn't matter your religion, it doesn't matter where you belong. You must have to stand up and begin to speak up now. Now, before it is too late. You have to speak up now because it's getting late already. It's getting late. You can see what is happening in Afghanistan. It is about to unfold in Nigeria. You know, Nigerians never listen until when it happens. They will say it's not possible, it's not possible. You wait until when it happens. Until when you hear that Abuja has been taken over by Boko Haram. That Asorok has been taken over by Boko Haram. Until when Boko Haram announced to you openly that we are in charge of Asorok, before you believe, they are there already. If you don't know it now. May Chukwu continue to protect us. May Chukwu continue to give us revelations. May Chukwu continue to lead us to the true path. May Chukwu continue to protect our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Give him good health, give him strength, give him wisdom and knowledge. Give him more strong revelations. May Chukwu continue to protect the DOS. May Chukwu give the DOS instructions. Guide them spiritually in all aspects. Speak to them in a voice that they will hear. May Chukwu protect Sunday Igboho. May Chukwu protect everyone that is fighting for the freedom of Biafrans. For the ones who are fighting for their freedom, those who are fighting for the freedom of Odudua, those who are fighting for the freedom of Middle Belt, everyone who is genuinely fighting for his freedom in the contraction called Nigeria, may Chukwu guide and protect all of us. Thank you so much for watching, and remember us. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.
All hail Biafra, land of the rising sun. We love and cherish. We have thanked last victorious, our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra.